Hi. Today you will see incredible situations in which you would definitely die if you accidentally ended up in. Let's go.
You will never get into such a situation because I wish you good luck.
If you don't see the shark, it doesn't mean that it doesn't see you. The diver was incredibly lucky because at the last moment he was able to spot the shark and use his harpoon for self-defense. I imagine the feeling when a shark swims right at you. It must be scary. When someone asks you to rock it well, then make sure 3 times that you are not hooked on the swing. If this guy turned out to be a little to the left or to the right, if his eye had failed him by at least 1 millimeter, he would hardly ever have been able to repeat this trick again. In the meantime, applause for such skill. When you're stuck on a sunken ship, your prospects don't seem too bright unless you're Harrison Ajigba, who miraculously survived being trapped in a sunken ship for 3 whole days. He somehow managed to get into the engine room where an air bubble formed, giving him precious oxygen. You won't believe it, but he lived for 3 whole days with only a bottle of Coca-Cola at his disposal. What I still don't understand is why this guy still doesn't play casino or any other gambling games. Just look at this luck of the guy behind the camera. Fate seems to be telling this guy, stop. No need to run anywhere. Wait out the bad weather in a shelter and don't do any unnecessary actions. Where is the safest place at rally races for fans? Definitely not near the road. I am extremely surprised by these photographers who are willing to do anything for the sake of some beautiful photo. Look at this, if there were no barriers there, then he would just be flattened like a pancake. And if the car had landed at a slightly different angle, then I would be telling you a completely different story. I would call this positive karma. The girl first saved her faithful dog from the bear, and then she herself remained unharmed because something ordered the bear to retreat. The moose appeared out of nowhere and incredibly avoided a collision with the car. What excellent brakes he still has. If you imagine what could have happened to his head, it will become uncomfortable. The eagle crashed into a Russian parachutist at an altitude of 3,000 meters. What would you do in his place? Write about it in the comments. Maybe he was just lucky, or maybe professionalism and composure helped, but whatever it was, he managed to land on the top of a dry tree and remain completely unharmed. This guy doesn't need a motorcycle at all to get around his opponent. If I were him, I would think about the transport he drives. And here is a perfect example of why you should not drive fast on snowy roads. A policeman was dealing with another accident when a white car lost control and rushed straight into them. This is probably one of the craziest accidents I've ever seen, but fortunately no one was seriously injured. A short story about 2 cyclists who were close to each other like never before. You know, if I were in the place of the heroes of this video, I would never do anything with wheels in this way again. I hope this case will teach them something. Here you are walking down the street, minding your own business, listening to music, and then literally a ton of bricks almost falls on your head. And no, this is not a scene from some fantastic movie. It actually happened in the UK, and it was captured on camera. A man was passing by a cafe when the wind at a speed of 100 kilometers per hour literally blew away the roof of the house. Why this man decided to take a walk in this weather I have no idea, but now we know for sure that he is really a real lucky guy. The parachutist wanted to land on this yellow area, but everything did not go according to plan. How lucky he was after all. Amazing. If this guy had hesitated even for a couple of seconds, then you would hardly have seen this video on my channel. Because YouTube would just give him a mark of 18+. When this guy from the popular FPS Russia channel tested the DRD Paratus weapon, a huge piece flew 1 centimeter away from him. It looked like it was a former door that could turn him into a pancake in an instant. The janitor was working near Heathrow Airport when a giant piece of ice collapsed next to him, which almost crushed him. Usually there is no hail in this wilderness, most likely the ice broke off from the landing gear of the aircraft. This area is notorious for the fact that various objects often fall here from airplanes. Frozen urine often falls from the sky, and once even a human body fell on the street. Just imagine what would happen if this ice landed on the janitor's head. A child who just got off the school bus almost got hit by a passing truck. This heartbreaking video was filmed in Norway. The bus stopped on the side of the road, and 4 children got out of it just at the moment when the bus stopped. They tried to cross the highway, and then this happens. But fortunately the child does not get hit because the driver turned out to have a very good reaction. Well, as a result of this incident, absolutely no one was injured either. Thank you so much for watching. If the video brightened up your lunch break, then don't forget to leave your like and subscribe to the channel. After all, thanks to this, your whole month will be filled with luck. See you soon. Peace.